everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel, and guess what, friends? It is sniff session time. I am so excited. I have been looking forward to this video for months. Fall and winter is totally my jam when it comes to home fragrance. I live and breathe fall home fragrance. I love the heavy, I love the spicy, I love the bakery gourmand. It's so decadent and beautiful and lovely. And I have my testers. They just arrived, literally just arrived. I just opened up my little Mylar pouch here, took out my brand new releases. Now we are going to be doing a sniff session through the entire catalog, but to save you time and in case you are not interested in particular categories, I am going to break down this series into categories. So we are going to kick off this fall and winter catalog sniff session season with the brand new releases. So these are scents brand spanking new. No one has ever sniffed these. Well, at this point, you have sniffed them, for you consultants out there who have already gotten your testers, but no one has worn them, and it's so exciting. I'm pumped. So without further ado, we have 10 brand new fragrances to go ahead and dive into. Now, some of these will be repeated down the line because these will fall into either bakery, spice, holiday categories. So you will hear about these new releases in the actual categories, but let's face it, everybody's super pumped for the new releases, right? So we'll go ahead and kick this off. So the first one we're gonna talk about is Almond Croissant. Oh my lands. I don't know if you are someone who's interested in the color of wax, but this is like a beigey color wax, and I am so pumped for this. So like I said, this is legitimately brand new, very first sniffs. I have never smelled these before. It took all of the strength and resistance in me to not dive into this box as soon as it arrived at my doorstep. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh yeah, sign me up. This is so good. Oh yes, if you love almond, if you love bakery, you gotta give this one a try. It is so good. It's kind of along, this reminds me of something. It's kind of like, it's like as if there's like hazelnut frosting. It's not like that. It's like that in that it's like rich and nutty and warm meets like stroopwafel delight. It's so good. It's really good. Oh, and I love like almond bakery scents. I really do. I love them so much. This is fantastic. Scentsy says a fresh baked croissant is made even more heavenly with cinnamon, sugar, and an infusion of almond. So if you are someone who is maybe like me where I don't want my cinnamon scents to be like bam in your face. Like I don't want to smell like red hot cinnamon as like that's the only fragrance. I like spice in my fall fragrances, but I don't want to have it just be all cinnamon personally. This, I can get that there's like some fall spice, but it's really not like you don't smell this and go, man, there's a whole lot of cinnamon in here. No, it's more like rich, warm, decadent bakery, and there's definitely that almond note in there. So if you don't like almond, this is not going to be your thing, but if you're like me and you love almond bakery scents, you'll like this. It's really, really good. Love that. Okay, this one I am so excited for. As soon as I saw this new catalog, this scent, I was like, yes, I'll take this in as many bars as you can make for me. And that is Breakfast in Bed. And this is a really pretty kind of burgundy kind of wax. Yep, that's what I was wanting. This is, I will say, like it's a pumpkin. There's pumpkin and there's spices. It's almost like, let me see here. It's almost like Welcome Home. Welcome Home, I would say, is a little bit stronger, but it's almost like Welcome Home with pumpkin as well. Oh, that's nice. That's really good. Oh, this is probably gonna end up in my club. Wake up to warm pumpkin pastry filled with black raspberry and topped by a sweet cinnamon drizzle. So for me, like welcome home is like the sweet berries with the cinnamon and spices. I love that. And then this just brings in that like pumpkin pastry note. Oh yeah. It's almost like, does it say there's cranberry? This is black raspberry, but it's almost like a tart, like cranberry kind of note. Oh, that's so good though. But it's pumpkin, pastry. There is that spice of the cinnamon. Oh, are we talking now, Siri? No. It's so good. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Maybe even a little bit more. Now, fingers, toes, and eyes crossed that the performance is really good, because you guys know I like my scents, especially my fall fragrances, to knock you off your socks. I do. I just do. Okay, next one is apple and oats. And this is a light brown wax. I'm so happy right now. This is totally my happy place right here. I'm just like, I've got my testers, getting ready for fall, sticking my nose in all the new things. This is good. Apples and oats. I like this. I do like this. I feel like it needs a little something else as well. Now, if you are someone who you don't like bakery, I don't feel like this is a bakery scent, even though it does say that it is in the bakery collection, but no, I guess it is bakery. I wouldn't call it fruity because you do have like that oats note. It's good. I just feel like it's missing something. It's missing something. You definitely get the sweetness of the apples. There's something. It's gonna come to me later. Just you watch. Rich buttery oats, caramelized apple, and warm hints of cinnamon beckon straight from a farmhouse kitchen. So I feel like this needs just a little something else as well. Maybe I would even mix this. I mean, it says it's supposed to be bakery. I would probably even mix this with like a cube or even like a half a cube of Stroopwafel Delight, just to add like an extra little richness. I love the rich bakery scents. So if you are like, you know what, it's too cloying, it's too much, you may really like this. So, because it's bakery without being like too heavy. Does that make sense? So this is really nice. This is a really, really good apple bakery type scent without being too heavy on the cinnamon. There is cinnamon in here, but like if you're familiar with baked apple pie from Scentsy, it's there is more cinnamon, that is more cinnamon forward. The cinnamon is more just like an accent, if you will, if that's even the right word, but it's in there. It's just not as like in your face. That's nice though. It's nice. I just feel like I want a little something more from this, but it is really nice. Okay, next one is Cloudberry Dreams. Okay, and check out the color of this wax, you guys. So pretty, right? A nice, pretty pinky purple. Oh. Oh. There's that weird baby powder note in there for me. I don't know. I'm sure it's not supposed to be in there. It's like, this is probably in the fruity collection. Let me see here. Yes, this is, I think, fruity. That's what it is. That's what it is. So Scentsy says, sweet raspberry and a whisper of rose soar through billowy bursts of peach and vanilla. I feel like if the rose wasn't in there, I would really like it. But the rose is in there. It's just kind of a weird combination for me. Now, I'm still gonna get it because no matter what. So when you smell something on cold, still give it a try. Like, still give it a try. Warm it, see how you like it, because the mid notes, bottom notes, when they tend to warm up and all mesh together, it tends to change the scent just a little bit. So you may like it better warmed than on cold. So give it a try. And this is something, now if you smell something and you're like, oh no, then obviously like trust your sniffer and your preferences. But if you smell something like this for me and I'm like, okay, but I'm not so sure, like I'm not 100%, still give it a try. So I'm definitely gonna give this a try, and who knows, maybe the peach and the vanilla and the raspberry will kind of come through a little bit more and the rose will kind of die down a little bit. I feel like this would be a nice kind of bedroom scent. Interesting. Very interesting that they decided to do like a rose with fruity, but I can get it because you can, it's a good balance between powdery and sweet, but it's just, this is the one that I'm a little bit questionable on. The others, so far, 100%, I'm sold. Well, the apples and oats, I would just add something a little bit to it. I like it. I just feel like I need a little something else with it. Okay, this one I'm super intrigued by. Around the Campfire. Where you at? Around the Campfire is a like charcoal gray. I'm gonna assume this is like super smoky. Oh, what does this remind me of? Okay, for those of you, okay, this is similar to Bath and Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. There is, there's a sweetness, there's a woody note, there's a smoky note. So there, that like, it's like a marshmallow sweetness. It is good. So for those of you who are super sad that Toasted Marshmallow and Bonfire Beach are going away, here's your replacement. Here's your replacement. Oh. Okay, this one was the one that I was like, but I think this is gonna be really good. So, Scentsy says, make some memories in the mountain air as notes of fresh fallen wood and smoky embers help set the scene. So I read that and I was like, why do I want to smell fire? Like, some people really like that. Like me, I really like the smell of gasoline. Now, I don't know that I want my house to smell like gasoline, but you know how like there's weird scents that you like here and there? I don't know. I was like, maybe someone wants the smell of fire. But this is actually really nice. There is a sweetness in this that is almost like that. It really is like Toasted Marshmallow and Bonfire Beach had a baby. Here you go. So if you like those, you'll really like this one. So Around the Campfire. Next is Dancing Sugar Plums. I'm excited for this one as well. Of course, it's a pretty purple wax. Get my sniffer ready. This is good. It smells like it's gonna be light. It's better now that I've warmed it up with my finger a little bit. It's really good. This is fruity, right? This is spice. I am totally intrigued by that. I figured this would have been fruity. I don't know, like the spice on this would be so on the back end. This stuff, it smells like exactly what you would expect it to, but it smells like it might be a little bit light. I'm definitely going to give it a try, but it smells like it might be a little bit light. Dancing Sugar Plums, rich spiced plum, falls right in step with visions of vanilla and sweet cinnamon apple. That's what it is. It's that plum and the cinnamon apple. I'm like, it's a really interesting, really nice, sweet combination. And so yeah, if there is spice in this, it's that cinnamon apple. So it's not just like, boom, cinnamon in your face. This is more sweet than anything else, and it does remind me of something. I feel like this reminds me of a scent from like a few years ago. I do really like this though. So that's Dancing Sugar Plums. Love that. And then next we have Autumn Road Trip. Of course, is a pretty orange wax. Oh, this is nice. I do like this. This is so perfect for like the beginning of fall. Oh yeah, this is really nice. This is like fresh, like it's fresh autumn leaves almost. There's a little bit of citrus here. What is this considered? This is fruity. There's, I feel like there's apple, there's citrus, it's almost like you get that like autumn air kind of, you get that like You know what I'm talking about? That like crisp autumn air. You can tell when the weather like shifts a little bit. There's a certain smell in the air. That's kind of with this as well. I love it. So Scentsy says, autumn road trip. Take a tour through crisp harvest apple, just picked Anjou pear, and a forest of towering silver oak. So there's no citrus note to this, but I do, maybe it's the pear that's giving me that like kind of citrusy kind of feel, but this is a totally fruity. I can see how this is definitely like fall fruity. I do really like that. So that's really nice. Love that. Autumn road trip. That one's a really great one. Next is Just For You, like fir needles. So I have a feeling like if you are someone who you love a good like tree scent, I feel like this is gonna be for you. So let's see. Gotta warm it up a little bit. Really light. Really light. I almost can't smell anything, to be totally honest. I don't know if I'm like tiring out my sniffer, but really light. Scentsy says wild blackberry offers its one-of-a-kind sweetness to a forest of fir balsam, and pine needles. So maybe if you are someone who you are super sensitive to scents, you like your home fragrance, but you can't have it too strong. You like those clean, green kind of tree scents, give this one a try. This I feel like is gonna be really light. But I can definitely, once I warm it up, like for a good little bit here, I can smell the wood note coming out. I don't really smell blackberries or anything. I don't get that, but maybe like I was saying earlier, once these scents warm up, those top, middle, and bottom notes, they all mesh together. So that blackberry note may come out more so when you warm it, but really light, but it is a nice kind of tree scent and a really good kind of woodsy kind of feel here. So that one would be my meh. Let's see here. Next one is Best in Snow. Oh, this is interesting. It's interesting because it's sweet, but it does smell like toothpaste. It totally does. But it's a sweet toothpaste. So if you like those kind of like cool pepperminty kind of scents, I think you'll really like this. That's what it is. Best in Snow, frosted evergreen, cool mint, and a breath of pure icy air posed together in a prize-winning winter snapshot. So it's all of the dental things. No, this is just, I smell this and I smell gum or toothpaste. So I'm like, it's not for me, but I know a lot of people do really like those wintergreen or peppermint. And this is nice because it is sweeter. So that wintergreen is a more sweeter scent. So if you prefer wintergreen, this is going to be your jam, but it is nice. It just smells like gum or toothpaste to me personally. Okay, and last but not least is Slay All Day, another blue. Okay, there's an off note for me on this one. I don't know what it is, but I actually do get a good like tree note from this. A little bit minty tree, but I would say, what is it? There's something in this. And this is my first sniff. So as I like sniff this more, or I think about it more, I may actually think about what this, it may hit me what this actually reminds me of, but it's like very snowy spruce, but then there's this like kind of different note in there. Let's see here. Slay All Day, Snow-Kissed Mint and Juniper keep their cool as they dash through the crisp mountain air. So I don't know, the juniper is what's giving it that like green note. Snow-Kissed Mint, that doesn't surprise me because it does smell like a sweet, like tree, minty tree smell. Mountain air should be refreshing, but there's something in this that I don't know what it is that gives it almost like a little hint of bitter, just a little hint. It's not like you smell this and you're like, ugh. It's just, I like it. It's like very snowy spruce with a little hint of bitter on the back end. And I don't know what that note is. Like I said, it's not even listed on here. Maybe it is the juniper. I'm not sure, but it's nice. So I feel like if you like very snowy spruce, give this one a try. I think you're really gonna like this one. I love very snowy spruce. I think it's amazing. And that one is coming back, by the way. But who knows? Maybe this would be a good one to complement with very snowy spruce. I don't know. We'll see. But it is nice. We'll see how that goes. So that is it. Those are all 10 of the brand new releases that are coming back August 1st. And so let me just do a little recap here. So we have Almond Croissant, Breakfast in Bed, Apple and Oats, Cloudberry Dreams, Around the Campfire, Dancing Sugar Plums, Autumn Road Trip, Just for You, Best in Show, and Slay All Day. Those are all brand new fragrances to Scentsy. Very first time they're being released. So exciting. Like I said, I am going to give all of these a try. There's none of these that I like hate. None of these I hate. The one Cloudberry Dreams with the rose note, I'm like, I don't love it, but I do like it. And same for even the Best in Snow and Slay All Day, even though it's not really my cup of tea with the like more minty kind of fragrances, I'm still going to give them a try. I think they'll be really nice, especially as like bathroom fragrances, but we'll see. Cause like for me, I don't do bakery in the bathroom. I feel like that's weird. So I'll warm those in the bathroom and see how I like those. So we shall see. So those are brand new, coming to you August 1st. Let me know which one of those sounds like your jam. There's so much good stuff coming out, you guys. I'm so pumped. So this is kicking off our sniff session series. So like I said, let me know in the comments what you are excited to give a try for the first time. I would have to say, I think my personal favorite is gonna have to be Breakfast in Bed or Almond Croissant. Either one of those, but it's hard to choose. So I'm gonna give them all a try. We'll see. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.